feel like the overall experience of you versus the last 2 weeks getting on the show and kind of membership and the rest and that stuff?
The experience, I think, was second to none this year. I think the biggest thing, the best thing to grow your game is playing time, and I got to get some playing time, got to be in different roles, really kind of just test my game out in a lot of different ways. So I think I just grew a lot this year, and I'm blessed for the experience, blessed for the opportunity.
What did you learn about just being in the NBA, being a pro, and how will that help you going into year two?
Yeah, I think I learned about the day-to-day activities, how long the season was, just literally just experiencing what it is to play as a player. And I think those are so many like little things I could take from the season that I think will prepare me better for this off season and for the seasons coming up. I think just our natural competitive nature can push each other every day from practice, just talking shit to each other, bouncing things off each other. I think also just being rookies, playing a solid amount, and just going through similar things. I think we got to bounce stuff off each other, make us feel a little bit more comfortable, with the mental, emotional kind of side of the season. Sure.
Knowing now what you know about the league, how do you think this summer will help you kind of thrive going into next year, having all that understanding?
Yeah, I think from a playing standpoint, just like how the game is different, I feel like I've really got the feeling of how it is to play in the E League compared to like playing in college, and how that's different. So I think that would just propel my game, understanding what I need to work on, what the team's asking me of in the off season, for sure.
Could you take me back to the draft night, kind of as everything was developing? I don't remember asking you this, but did you have any disappointment that you didn't go in the first round? And then is this the best case scenario, how everything did work out?
Thanks. Was a little disappointed for sure, thinking a couple teams were going to pick me in the first. But in hindsight, I've talked to multiple people about this, how Indiana was the best place for me. Gave me a great opportunity, and I'm blessed that happened.
Good you and Aaron and Smith are defensively. How did you get the whole team to play the way you guys play as a team?
I think how the team improved defensively. I think that's going to take time. I think we need to all kind of take a step back, look at our individual performance on that side of the floor, and I think it might be just like a taking care, like caring a little bit more on that side of the floor, and just being a little bit more kind of competitive on that side of the floor.
Now that you've been through the year and you know all the stuff you said now about the league, what will that help you emphasize in terms of skill growth this summer? What do you feel like you need to be better at next year?
I think there's always room to grow in the shot making department. I think that's somewhere I want to take. Everybody wants to strive to be a 50, 40, 90 type guy, so that's always going to be somewhere I want to improve. I think improving my ability playing off the ball with just catch and shoot threes. I think that would make, if I can get catch and shoot 3 to 40%, I think that makes me a lot more dangerous on the court beside a guy like Tyrese. And just watching the film, understanding where I can pick my spots, what I can do against certain coverages, what worked well, what didn't work so well. Gonna look at all that stuff in the offseason. Sure.
How much is this confidence you feel like you've gotten that part of your game, especially the last 2 weeks, especially as that kind of what get down the road?
Yeah.
What do you think that lesson has taught you as far as what you can do or
Yeah, I think at times I think my demeanor is to kind of please guys on the court instead of just being aggressive and kind of inserting myself into the actions. And I think the last 5, 6 weeks I did a good job of just asserting myself more. And the game slowed down a lot. I understood when to make plays, when to not, kind of hold off. So I'm feeling very excited about taking that into next season for sure.
Since you're not going to do Team Canada, so you can kind of focus on next year.
I'm not exactly sure yet. Definitely don't like missing out on opportunities to play for the national team. So we got to figure that out for sure.
Buddy brought up the halftime of the Milwaukee game, and other people had at different points in the last few weeks. Does that stand out to you as a moment where Rick pulled you aside and something he said led to direct improvement in the second half of that game and really the rest of the season?
Yeah, for sure. I think like stuff in that game specifically, I think worked. Like the specific adjustments in that game definitely worked. And I think like those next few games after that, the combination of how I played in those few games kind of built my confidence up to kind of finish the way I did, I think. But yeah.
Was it more than a normal halftime adjustment? I mean, he actually pulled you aside and had some direct advice?
Yeah, it was a quick little quick to the side. He was just trying to tell me to like get downhill, kind of play towards getting to the rim. I sometimes like play with pace, or maybe a little bit too much at times. So more of just a game adjustment. But maybe the way basketball works, that could change the whole mentality going into different games. So.
Benedict mentioned that he didn't quite accomplish everything he wanted to in his rookie year, so that's going to give a chip on his shoulder for the summer. Do you feel maybe kind of the same way, that you didn't do everything you wanted to do, and that's going to motivate you a little bit more this summer?
Yeah, I think like personally coming into my rookie year, like I didn't really have too many expectations. I just want to come in, and I said this early on. I just want to come in and get better, and try to win a spot on this team, and try to help winning. So. In terms of expectations, I didn't really have too many. I think I'm going to look at the offseason as like I saw a good year in people's eyes, and I want to build on it because I feel like there's so much more I can get better at this point.
You might have spent a lot of time here, or go home, or what's kind of been the mix?
Yeah, I think I'm going to split it mostly here, mostly probably 50-50. But definitely want to be in here with the coaching staff, working with them. They got a lot of good stuff for me to kind of get better.
All good.
Sorry.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.